an eye on the market. What's going on in the market? Is the product becoming commodity? Is too many people coming into, playing the same game? Is technology shifting? And we are depending on Cisco's Avayas of the growth. If somebody buys a Cisco or Avaya or Aspect, they buy us. How are they doing? When we looked at the whole thing, for us, call recording is becoming commodity because Cisco's and Avayas and, the Aspects of the world wanting to give away call recording. So for us, call recording was cash cow. All the quality, analytics, speech, and the reporting, everything else is there. But if I don't put my call recording first, if I don't put my foot in the door, then I'm dead. The other thing is the cloud was becoming a lot more prominent. So 8x8s of the world, Cloud9s of the world, they're building cloud infrastructure where they drop ship, phones to you or a soft phone. Your call center is set up in, a couple of days. You're up and running, 100 seats, just like that, and you pay monthly bill. So people who are buying new telecom are more shifting towards a monthly payments rather than buying an infrastructure and put on your books and, as an asset, because it's easy to manage expenses rather than managing an asset, right? So when we looked at all that, we decided, okay, either we go raise a lot of money to go buy a telecom company and build the entire cloud infrastructure and start doing the soup to nuts, providing telephones to cloud infrastructure for calls, management to call recording, which is expensive. Or we just sell the company and move on. So we decided to sell the company, and we had at least 4 people suiting to buy our company. And I decided to go with Avaya basically because my employees would have a lot more excitement who are working with Avaya, a big company, than a couple of smaller companies they were running after us for a little bit more money. I wanted to do justice to my employees who've been stuck to me for the last 7 years and say, okay, who do they get excited to work for? Because in India, the culture is they love to work for big companies. I'm not sure why, because I come from Bay Area and Phoenix, and I worked for smaller companies, and I enjoyed working for smaller companies more than bigger companies. But here, you want to get married, the father-in-law has to recognize your company, right? So, unfortunately. So I decided, okay, let's go with Avaya. And then, because I already have my BPO company, I told the Avayas, one of the friends of mine who works as a CTO there, I said, I'm not going to work for you the moment you write me a check. If that is the only reason you're going to buy me, buy me. Because I built enough management. Last 2 years, I basically spent probably 10% of my time in the company. So you don't need me there because I have a really good management, self-sufficient. And from day one, when we did the M&A negotiations, I involved 2 key people from the company to do the negotiations with me. So they have the confidence that these 2 people can run with the company. I don't need to be there. And the day they wrote me a check, I was out of the company. So I may have cut down a little bit of price, may have sacrificed a little bit of money, $1 million here and there, but I still have freedom to do my BPO, which is, growing nicely. We have almost 1,700-1,800 people, centers in Hyderabad, Pune, and Vegas, and I'm opening one in, near shore, South America. So I'd rather do that, right? So you have to be extremely careful when you sell your company, not only who you sell, why you sell, what you want out of it. You need to be able to understand that before you, take the check. And you don't want to, by the way, you get the problems you face after you make money is much higher, by the way. Now you have not a peace of mind. Where do you save the money? Where do you put it? Where do you invest it? It's a big challenge. So all of you guys, one of you guys maybe become a billionaire in future. I hope you guys do. And the challenge that you face after you make money is a lot higher. So don't think you're going to get peace of mind. And you have to come and talk at Thai. So but for me, my passion is always products and technology, although I am in a BPO business. We started another company immediately called Chatmatics. I'm building a messaging platform to make communication easy between customers and consumers. One of the things I've seen in my entire journey is it's always difficult to find a customer service rep who is on the other side, immediately connect to you and talk to you or chat with you or do. So we're building a platform. Hopefully, we would have some customers, and hopefully I'll continue to drive customer behaviors through my software, but we'll see. But, please wish me good luck. So my closing remarks, what you need as an individual when you start as an entrepreneur, you need a good ecosystem. You need support from family, you need support from friends, and you need to sacrifice a lot of your movie going and drinking and, buddying with friends, and that social interaction in India is extremely high. You have to cut down completely. I've had days I worked 18 hours and 16 hours. One day when I worked for a small company, I worked 1.5 days straight because we had a customer issue. That's the kind of dedication you need, So make sure you have that in you. Don't get excited about a movie poster or a movie ad or, to go to a movie and spend 3 hours of your ridiculous time on watching stupid movies. It's not going to help you, because it's just not about watching 3 hours of movie. Then you're emotionally drained out, and then you start getting all kinds of weird ideas, and takes a lot more time away from your brain. Every brain has only few cycles. They're not unlimited, by the way. What you need is patience, perseverance, because a lot of people are going to reject you. A lot of people are not going to like what you say. And what you need is a great planning, be it finance, marketing, sales. You got to have a lot of planning in place. And most importantly, you need to understand your customer very well. But out of all this, what keeps me awake is being paranoid. Once Andy Grove said that, you have to be a paranoid to be a successful in your life. I'm paranoid about everything I do in a positive way. Paranoid can be negative too, right? But in a positive way, I take my paranoia and use that to influence on things I do, whether it be my family or my business. Everything I work on a paranoia basis. It's a great strength that you can develop and use it to your advantage. So I wish you all good luck. I know some of you are presenting this afternoon for funding, and I wish you all good luck, and hopefully one of you guys will be speaking this side of the podium one day. Thank you, Ty, for giving me an opportunity to present my story. Appreciate it.